Hey everyone, we're doing a releasement ceremony today. So this can be done for the full moon. It can also be done at any time. So if you feel like you've got some big things that are coming up, we can always come back to this meditation. So I'm just setting some incense. I've got some like little oils that I want to put on, lighting some candles. If you want to have some music in the background when we get into this meditation, so we're going to invite our ancestors to come in with us, our guides, and a few other different people to help us do this releasement work. It's very potent under the full moon. I've got all my crystals ready to go out, and I've also sent everyone out a full moon gratitude releasement kind of fill-in where we're going to burn these safely at the end of our session. So again, this is something that you can do every full moon. It's just something that you can do at any time. The energy does become more potent, so it's like, oh, let's use this to our advantage. And this is also our intentions here today, is that I just want everyone to feel safe to kind of let go things of the past. So sometimes we have stagnant energy that stays in our body from trauma, just experiences, just being here on the earth, things that we've gone through in childhood, or it could even just be patterns that we're ready to release. So even just this overthinking or anything like that. So I want you to be as detailed as possible with your letter to the universe, because it really just gives spirit permission. You can also just surrender and say, whatever my guides think is the best for me, I'm ready to do that. So when we're in this meditative state, so what I'll do is talk you through a guided meditation pretty much. And when we're in this state, our biggest thing that we want to do is just breathe all the way in and all the way out. So on the in breath, we're inviting any light into our body, and on the out breath, we're releasing anything that no longer serves us. So, um, I had my experience with a full moon a little while ago where I had some guides come through to me, and they were showing me how to work with the moon and how to work with the water. Water's a really good one we can put out with the moon as well, where you can charge it up to be full moon water. So you can use it in your altar, you can use it, you could drink it even just to give yourself some good energy. It's a great time to put our crystals out. It's a good time to kind of cleanse our house and start fresh. So I've got Mother Earth, Gaia coming through a bit, and I've got some Atlantean Pleiadian guides that want to work with us today. So I want to I want you to get really, really comfortable. You may want to lay down, light some candles, put some relaxing music on. You can turn your screen off. You don't need to watch, and just listen to your body. If your mind wants to subconsciously take you somewhere else, go to that place, because your higher self will know how to do this for you. It's just surrendering into that moment. So if your mind just starts thinking, just kind of come back to where I'm speaking to you, or just keep saying to yourself, I surrender, I'm really ready for this. So I'm just going to pull a card for this today and just see if there's any advice that we want to bring in or talk about. Okay. Accept yourself. Okay, so this has been coming up a lot for me at the moment. Sometimes we want to get rid of things out of our personality or just ways that we are, but sometimes we need to accept that this is a part of ourselves rather than trying to cut it off or get rid of it. So it says, consider yourself, your shortcomings and your strengths, the things that you like and those that you don't, and see if you can learn not to pass judgment on any single aspect, but simply embrace all of them. Enjoy your success, identify areas for personal development, or simply smile at your weaknesses. Self criticism is draining, and without it, you'll feel renewed and better able to face the challenges and opportunities of a busy life. So I really, they just want me to point out too, sometimes we have things or relationships in our life and we see them as a negative, or just aspects of our own personality. We see them as a negative, but sometimes we've already organized on a spiritual level to have these lessons or these people come into our life. So if sometimes the forgiveness work and releasing people can be really hard, but if you can kind of turn that switch and be like, what have I learned from this situation? It really does help. I really do feel like this is what I want this space to be, is just pretty much removing any of this stagnant dead weight, any of this energy that we've built up onto our aura, we're ready to release today. So I really just want you to kind of surrender into that, giving your guides full permission to do this. There will be some like Reiki infused energy. I always just let spirit run the way that things go. So I just want you to set your intentions to I'm ready to release now. And in a few minutes, we're going to get started. So, yeah, if you want to if you want to pause the video and get your space into a comfortable space, Archangel Michael's coming through. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and a miracle can occur. So, if there's just things in your life that are just continually coming up for you and you're like, I'm ready to release this, I'm ready to release these thought patterns or these people. We're going to do a cord cutting with Archangel Michael tonight as well. So I really want you just to be really open to the experience. Anyone that's meant to be in our lives, those cords will reattach. So this is also about divine healing. I've got Hilarion coming through. Honoring your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal, and your light can support others. So this, I'm really proud of you for taking the time for you to be able to do this for yourself. I know sometimes we don't put ourselves first, but this is a really good start for you. So I want to ask Archangel Metatron to come into our space, come into this video, and also just grid our houses with beautiful white light. We've got our candle and our incense going. And I want you just to imagine a white light coming down from the cosmos and just filling every corner of the room that you're in at the moment. So when you're ready, I want you to lay down, get comfortable, close your eyes. You might want to put a blanket on. And I just want to start by taking a few deep breaths all the way in, holding it for a moment, and all the way out. Breathing all the way in, holding it, and all the way out. Let's do it one more time, all the way in, all the way out. So I want you to set some intentions for what you want to do today. For me, I want to release my overthinking. I want to release my self-doubt, and I want to release the way that I talk about myself. I want to be kinder to myself. And I think sometimes we can go backwards. We can learn all the lessons, and then sometimes we need to just take it back to basics. So it's okay if after this you feel like there's a lot of emotions coming up. It is a part of the Reiki energy where some things just come up to the surface. Just acknowledge them, witness them, and let them to be released. And also, I want you to really look after your body after this. So drinking a lot of water and really looking after yourself. So just closing your eyes now, relaxing into your body. And I want you to start by imagining the full moon energy, the light of all the stars and the sun coming in through the top of your crown. And as you breathe, you imagine this white light just coming down your body. And on the out breath, we're releasing any murky energy. We ask Archangel Michael to be with us today. Any spirit guides of light and love that want to help us do this releasement ceremony. I ask Goddess Isis, Osiris to be with us today. Any Pleiadian star sisters and brothers that want to be with us. We thank you for being here. Ganesh wants to come through as well. He is the remover of obstacles. And I want you just to bring that white light, breathing all the way in, bringing it into the top of your head, into your eyes, into your forehead, into your cheeks. And as you breathe, relaxing a little bit more and more into the back of your skull, just scanning your body, into your jaw, letting it relax and turn off, into your throat, releasing anything on the out breath, bringing that beautiful white light into your shoulders, releasing any of the weight of the world up to spirit, relaxing more and more, bringing that beautiful white light into your chest and back, into your nervous system, into your heart, breathing all the way in and all the way out. Feeling the rise of your belly, bringing that beautiful white light into all of your organs, into your ribs and lungs, into your stomach, into your cells and blood, into your hips and spine, breathing all the way in, noticing if there's any energy or uncomfortableness, just witnessing it, spreading that white light down into the groin, into the thighs, into your knees, relaxing and releasing any energies of the day, letting your body turn off, into your calves, into your ankles, into your feet, into your toes. And I want you to imagine that you have roots like a tree growing into Mother Earth, sturdy all the way through the dirt, through the clay, through the water, into the center of Mother Earth, connecting into her heartbeat, releasing any of your fears or worries or doubts into her as she wants to nurture you. And I want you to bring her beautiful, loving energy back into your body, all the way up into this white pillar of light that's coming from the stars, all the way back down into earth. And we're just, as we're breathing, we're cleansing, releasing, letting everything out with a sigh. Now I want you to imagine that you're on a trail in the middle of the forest. You can hear the birds chirping. You can see butterflies. You can feel the dirt underneath your feet. And you start to follow this trail up ahead, taking in the scenery. And you notice that there's an animal. And I want you to connect in with this animal and notice that it's leading the way. And it takes you further along on this trail. You can smell the flowers. And as you walk, you just become more and more relaxed, taking deep breaths as you're going, taking in the beautiful oxygen, feeling completely at peace. And you notice that this animal is taking you to a field. And it's quite empty. There's some large trees around, and you can just feel this beautiful cosmic energy. And you look up ahead and you can see the archangels, the goddesses waiting, ready for this ceremony. I want you to keep on walking towards and just notice every step that you're taking, it feels like your energy is just rising and rising, relaxing and releasing even more. Breathing all the way in and breathing all the way out. And I want you just to take notice and maybe just a feeling, just this beautiful energy. You may see or hear your spirit guides. And we're just following this little animal, maybe different for each one of you. For me, I see a rabbit, beautiful white rabbit. And this rabbit is leading me towards the end of this field. And I notice that the trail starts to change. There's this beautiful mulch. It feels so good on my feet. And as I follow it, it's almost like there's glistening gold flakes within the earth. The bush around you starts to getting more and more dense. Vines, insects, butterflies just flying around. You notice in the middle of the bush, it's almost like there's a campfire. And you notice that there's people waiting around this campfire for you. You may know these beings, they could be past loved ones, could be your spirit guides. You may just see or feel the energy. You may not feel anything at all, but just surrendering and joining your place in the circle. As you notice everyone around you starts to chant and starts to sing and dance and move their body. And if your body feels like it needs to move, I just want you to listen. There's a fire in the middle of this circle, and everyone around it is dancing and singing. And I want you to imagine everyone in this circle almost picking out orbs of energy from their body and chucking it into the fire. And I want you to think back to your list of things that you wrote down, knowing even if you don't remember, Spirit will do it for you. But I want you to chuck onto this fire self-doubt, over-worrying, plucking it from your body and chucking it in the fire, almost as if magic, it just lights up. Chucking in old trauma, chucking in the fear of being seen, the fear of the unknown, any sadness that has been in your energy from the things that you've gone through. And as you chant and sway, you can feel the energy rising. Ea lakea walakea, ea walakea, ea. You notice everyone pulling more and more energy from their body. And we call in Archangel Michael at this time to bring his beautiful sword of light. And I want you to imagine one by one, we're using this sword upon ourselves, starting from the head, going down the body, just releasing any cords that are connected to old timelines, old people, past lovers. We're just going around the body, pulling out any energy down the shoulders and arms, legs and thighs. You may be able to feel if there's any, they sometimes feel like tentacles on your body. And we're just releasing all of this into the fire. So imagining that we have, to everyone that we meet, we have a little cord. And sometimes when we're finished with our contract with that person, we're ready to release this now. Even if you're unsure, I want you just to surrender to Archangel Michael and let him do this process for you. Breathing all the way in, all the way out, surrendering. The beings of light around you are helping you remove any energy that no longer serves you, anything that you've held on to from child or adolescence, anything that isn't serving you anymore. You've outgrown, you've already received the lesson. They may be helping you pluck out any energy. Releasing into the fire any weight that you've put onto your shoulders or any other people's energy that you've taken on as your own. We're surrendering this into the fire now. And we ask Mother Earth to bring back any of our energy that we have surrendered to other people, to be transmuted into light and returned to us at the right timing. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And I want you to dance and shake your body, releasing any more stagnant energy as you notice your animal friend is ready to take you to the next circle. And you keep on walking down this beautiful trail. And you notice up ahead of you, there's some more beings here. You notice there's a version of yourself from when you were younger. Maybe a little boy or a little girl, depending on who you are. This is your inner child. And I want you to give them a big hug and thank them for being here today. And they tell you they're so proud of you. They may feel vulnerable or unheard. And I want you just to have the intention of having a conversation or getting any information from them. And I want you to take them by the hand with your animal guide on the other side of you. And we're going to walk forwards now, and you can hear water in the distance. And I want you to walk towards this sound, taking in the scenery, relaxing even more and more. Talking to your inner child, telling them all the things that they're proud of. They may want to do some more fun things with you. There may be some stuff that they're ready to release now. And just up ahead, you see a beautiful waterfall. You notice that as you walk closer, just as you're walking through the waterfall, there's a beautiful cave underneath. And I want you to stand under this waterfall, absorbing the beautiful energy, clearing, cleansing energy of this water, and just stand there with your inner child, letting anything cleanse off them that they're ready to release now. Anytime that they felt unsafe or unheard, anytime that they couldn't be silly, I want you to dance with your inner child under this waterfall. You may notice different colors in the water, almost like a rainbow reflection is clearing and cleansing. Ah, and we're going to walk into this cave now. You might see some beautiful symbols on the sides of the cave. It feels like a very sacred place. It's lit up. And you notice up ahead that there's a huge dragon. It's not scary at all. It's absolutely beautiful. Maybe a certain color. And she bows to you. She's so thankful that you're here today. Your inner child is so excited. And we're going to ask our dragon friend today to use their breath of fire to do a cleansing of our aura, of our energetic fields, anything that we're just not aware of in our subconscious that we're ready to release now to step into our highest timeline. And I want you to hold your inner child's hand, knowing that you are completely safe. And as the dragon uses its breath of fire, its first breath is a beautiful red color. And as you breathe in this beautiful red flame, it's clearing and cleansing our root chakra at the bottom of our spine. It's connected to our stability. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. You feel so rejuvenated. And then the next breath is a beautiful orange, located in our back of our womb. This is our sexual energy. So releasing any energy that we've given to other people, any sexual shame. Breathing all the way in. This is where our creativity lives. The dragon takes another breath. And this time, the beautiful yellow flame comes over you and your inner child into your solar plexus, which is just behind your belly button. And this is to do with our confidence and our belief within ourselves. Breathing all the way in and all the way out, releasing anything, any self-doubt, any time that you've told yourself you're not able to do these things, any times that you've convinced yourself that's too big of a dream for me, we're releasing here. And the dragon takes another deep breath, and in this breath of fire is a beautiful green pink energy. And I want you to breathe this right into your heart, releasing any heartache or heartbreak, any loss or grief. We're releasing now, opening our heart center back up to love, to trust the universe. The universe has our back. Ah. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And this beautiful dragon, smiling, takes another breath of fire, of a beautiful blue, going straight into your throat. Our throat chakra is all about communication, our honesty. Breathing that all the way in, releasing any time that I've silenced myself for others. Releasing on the out breath, clearing and cleansing. And the next breath is a beautiful indigo going straight into our third eye between our eyebrows. This is our connection to seeing beyond the veil, connecting to spirit, getting in touch with our intuition. And I want you to breathe all the way in. Imagine the eye in the middle of your forehead opening, clearing and cleansing. And then our last breath of fire is violet, the violet flame. And this sits just on our crown, the top of our skull. And this is our connection to the universe. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. You can imagine this violet flame going from the top of your crown all the way through your body down to the bottom of your feet, clearing and cleansing any disconnection, connecting you back in to Mother Earth and the universe, knowing that you are connected to all things. And I want you to look at your inner child and just see how happy she is to release all of these things now. So happy. We thank the dragon for being here with us today. And we notice the trail within the cave lights up one more time. We take our inner child by the hand. Our spirit animal leads the way, and as we walk, you may start to hear the sound of drums beating louder and louder, slowing your breath all the way down, breathing all the way in and all the way out. And you notice in this cave As you continue to walk, there's an opening in the ceiling, letting the light in. And up ahead, we're meeting up with our future self. They have so much to say to you. How good things really are in your highest timeline. And I want all three of you to take each other by the hand, holding each other, knowing we're all going to work together now. I'm going to stay in the present moment, but I'm going to think about my future and I'm going to go towards my goals. Knowing that this future version of yourself is already gone there, they've already completed everything that you've ever wanted. They may show you images of what the future is looking like for you, maybe things that you've written down on your bucket list. We're going to honor our inner child, having fun and being silly, having balance, playing more. I want you to ask your future self, your spirit guides, is there anything I need to know today? Is there anything that's going to lead me in the right direction? They want you to know just to take baby steps towards your future life. There's so many things that you want to accomplish. It could be just to relax more. I want you to see yourself 10 years in the future. Your future self, what are they doing? What are they proud of? How do they act? You may just feel an emotion. You may be getting images. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And when you're ready, we're going to start walking back down the trail, following our guide, knowing that we can come back to these places at any time. Walking down the golden lit trail, thanking the dragon for being with us today. Back through the waterfall, cleansing our future and our past, our present. Standing in the water for one more moment, just enjoying that beautiful, clearing, cleansing energy. Feels like it's nurturing your soul. And then we continue to walk out of the cave, back to the original campsite, and you notice that everyone is so happy for you. They're all dancing and singing and chanting your name. Your guides are so proud of you for releasing all of this energy today. We want to thank each and every single one of them for being here with us. We want to thank our guides, thank the archangels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron for being here with us today. We thank Goddess Isis and our Starseed brothers and sisters And they want to just remind you to follow your intuition before it makes sense. When you wake up in the morning, ask your soul, what would serve me best today? What would make me most happiest? Because they want to remind you the whole goal is for you to be happy. And that's all that matters. Drop any pressure that you've put on yourself. And standing there with your inner child and your future self, I want you to create an orb of light within your hands as you all hold together, setting an intention of what the future may look like. Maybe beautiful relationships. It could be just surrendering into your highest timeline, knowing that all of your guides only want what is the best for you and the universe wants to see you thrive. And I want you to see within your hands a little seed of light full of hope and joy. And we're going to put this into the fire now, releasing any expectations of how it will come to be, that we're just surrendering it over as the full moon watches us. We release, we surrender, and we're ready for our highest timeline. And I just want you to think within your mind, I am ready. I align my will with divine will. I deserve and I am supported by the universe to have my happiest life. And when you're ready, taking your time, we're going to say goodbye to all of our friends today, thanking them for being here, for helping us release. We appreciate so much everything they've done for us. Knowing we can come back at any time, I want you to start walking back down the trail. Absolutely blissful energy. Coming back towards your body. And when you're ready, twinkling your fingers and toes. Coming back into your body. You may want to do some journaling at this stage, burning a letter, putting your crystals out. But I really just want you to take care of yourself over the next few days. It can bring up some stuff. Sometimes our body physically needs to purge the energy as well. But I'm so, so proud of you for doing this today. And you can come back to this at any time. The energy is here. It doesn't just have to be a full moon. If you have any questions or if you saw a certain animal, you just want to share your experience, I'd love to see what happened for you. And I'm just so, so excited. I'm just going to pull one more card for us just to see if there's anything that comes through. And I just want you to remember to drink a lot of water. Spirit's just showing us connecting back in with our roots, praying more, and forgiving anyone that has wronged you, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, as we're all just learning. We are all just learning. I'm so proud of you. I love you guys.